New Fan Max from Fan Milk is a delicious pasteurized drinking yogurt that keeps you going through your day. New Fan Max, fuel your day.
Hello?
Daddy.
Sweetie.
DSTV.
Off?
Yes.
Minute.
And for the band, R5, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to thank every one of you for coming. You came because of the former president. You came because of the gifts God gave this nation. I know he divides opinion in Ghana, but there's nobody who knows scripture who would not have to recognize the fact that God did not give him this nation to rule for 19 years for nothing. It is sad that in Ghana we don't celebrate our own, sometimes until they are dead. But sir, I'm happy to celebrate you as well. It's been my dream since 1979 to honor you. Sometimes people want to rewrite history, but I was old enough in 1979. I knew what was happening. I tell the story, it's a story that broke my heart. I had finished secondary school, I was working as Senate. Corruption and greed had adopted this impunity because they knew no one can touch them. Honest, ordinary people were treated like rags in Ghana. Now remember, in those days, Senate was one of the better paying companies. And yet, my colleagues and I could not afford a decent meal. We went to work, a friend of mine called Kojo and I went to buy wache. And we didn't have the money for the meat. So we'd go and we'd tell stories. You know, we'll get there and say, oh, give us wache, this amount. Oh, we brought sardine. So sardines in the office. And the woman had monitored us and realized that these people, they always come and they say they have sardine in the office. So she knew we were lying. So one day, after we have ordered this thing and gone on with our story, she said, I pity you people. You wear white shirts and long ties. And you come and sit in this company, and at the end of the month, they give you 2.5 pesos. Why don't you put off your tie and come and join me in selling wache? At least you'll get a decent meal to eat. And that day, I went to the office and I worked. Is that what we have become as a nation? And then, one morning, it's one of the few times when a coup is not announced at dawn. It was announced at daybreak, so I was on the way to the office. When a panting, breathless voice came on air and announced liberation, announced salvation for the nation. And since that day, you have been an inspiration, sir. And I honor you. Knowing Ghana, I'm sure tomorrow is going to be in the papers. Ebo White revealed he's NDC. No, I am pro-Rawlings. I am not NDC. I don't have political color. But I know the man who gave me hope as a young man. Because those of you who are old enough to remember, you knew how many Ghanaians were running away to Nigeria, where they were mistreated and disrespected. Then he comes, and there was a reverse in the movement of people. So your story will be told. Don't worry about that. Some of us will make sure your story is told. It will be told at the proper time. It will be told with love. It will be told with objectivity. It will be told with honesty. Because the God who raised you for Ghana needs to be honored with your story. And it will be written. It will be written. And to the children of this great man, I know you will hear all kinds of things said about him. Don't be ashamed of the name. Fewer names can be worn with as much pride as this name. Wear it with pride. Wear it with pride. And the girls among you, when you marry, demand that it is hyphenated. So that the promise is maintained. For all of you who love this man, God bless you. I'm sure many of you are watching our play for the very first time, aren't you? Let me see by hand those who are watching my play for the very first time. Apart from the former president, he's one of them. So we know him. We know you haven't watched our play, so put your hand there. We've been doing this since 2008. Every quarter, we put together a wonderful play. Madame has been one of our patrons and has come a number of times, and we have always been honored to have her presence. And a number of your associates have also been here. But I know some of you have never come. I hope you've seen something. I was heartbroken one day. I was trying to get a man, one of the important men in Ghana, to come and watch my show. This is what he's told me. Oh, Ghana, I don't watch a show in Ghana. I would rather go to the US and go to Broadway. He told me, whenever I go to Broadway, I make sure I watch a show before coming. And I left his office and said, you don't know what you're talking about. We have something bigger than Broadway right here in Ghana. So make it a date. Make a date with us every quarter. Every quarter. If you don't go out at all, and the men here, your wives and girlfriends need to go out too. They need to go out. They bought a nice shoe. It must go out. A nice dress on credit. It must go out. And then after that, so you can pay for the dress. So, let's make our socialization sweet by the way we improve it. Otherwise, a woman's like a car. Someone will sit in and drive your car away. So every quarter, this play would open to the public over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, and then next weekend as well. Sir, in order to honor you, and because we really wanted this evening to reflect your spirit, you are a liberal person. You are a generous person. You're a giving person. I tell my friends that you have a strength which is also your weakness. You care too much. You are too caring. And that is why sometimes it messes you up. So we wanted it to be a caring evening. We wanted everyone who comes in to have something to eat and drink. So we asked around for people to support us. And the following came through. Stanbic Bank came to support us, and we are grateful to Stanbic Bank. Pernod Ricard came to support us with champagne and said, you will not believe this. When some people saw champagne, they haven't entered the room. They station themselves by the, by the champagne. But it's your evening, so yes, they get to do that. Fun Max from Fun Milk. And then we had a cake made for you from Sugar and Spice. Can you please bring the cake here? The foyer was decorated by Jandel, and Cocoa Processing Company gave chocolates to everybody who is here. We had water from Awake, Vortic, and Bell Aqua, and finger foods from Jasmine Catering Services. And we are grateful to all of them. So, sir, at this point, we would invite you and Madam and the children to come so we cut a cake.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. Talking about what goods? Spoiled goods or what? Talking about damaged goods and African politics. Do you remember they used to claim that I brought my children from Ethiopia and dumped on you? Ladies and gentlemen, let's keep it short this time. On your behalf, I'd like to say a big thank you to this gentleman for staging this play. What a splendid performance it was. I kept watching, I kept sneaking looks at Father Campbell, wondering if he was watching all the scenes. Sometimes from over here, I'd see that he'd shut his eyes. But talking about this gentleman, it's true, we haven't met yet. We hadn't met before until a few weeks ago when he was escorted into my office. And there he was looking so confident that I had to switch on my board look. Is that what I mean? But the interesting thing is, I have this brilliant, exceptionally brilliant lady in my office. Well, we adopted her not too long ago. In fact, because of that, I met the mother, and I said, go and look for, whoever helped you to father this girl, and let's have some more. I'll adopt them, even though I'm a man who's always after family planning. Is Ellie with us? Get up, get up. Let me introduce you. This lady has won the Ghana debating competition on 2 consecutive occasions and became number 5 in Africa. Yes. She is just special. And when I was standing with this man before we took our seats, this lady then walks in. I'm supposed to be a great hero, you know. Oh, this lady sees this man and suddenly explodes. White. I've watched every play of yours. I've read all your scripts, your books, and my mother keeps on, making sure that I watch every play that you put on, every discussion you have. I'm always listening. When such a brilliant lady who sees you as a hero, is treating this man this way, then you have to wake up and sit up. So, Mr. Bo White, thank you so much. There was something you said which really impressed me. I remember in 1979, I thought I needed social psychologists, to help me manage situations more than politicians or generals. And when you said something, I thought you had a very good, deep understanding into human nature. And there was an aspect that I didn't think anybody could see through, because they used to talk about how I was being manipulated by these intellectuals, by all these blah, 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 blah. They didn't know that I was using their perception, belief that they were manipulating me to manage them. Yeah, correct. And it shouldn't have been so. But I guess sometimes our prejudices get the better part of us, and we tend disrespecting people. Sometimes that's how some of us relate to women, and we think we're running the show, and yet they are the ones who are managing us, type of thing. Hello, honey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll keep it short, I said. Thank you. So, on your behalf, I'd like to say a big thank you to the cast as well, and to the supporting crew, and those who came around and did the original singing, and to say a big thank you to the various organizations who also made their contributions. Of course, he's thanked you, but I'd like to thank all of you for coming as well. But talking about it, Bo White, I think it's going to be a full house. When he says that he's sure you all came because of me, I think a good number of you came because of him, like my lady there. Thank you, Chief.
You can be sure. You can be sure that everyone here is here because of you, and many more. Indeed, the former Chief Justice drove all the way here out of a meeting just to come to see you because she needed to go back. But she said she needed to see you and let you know that she came because of you. And then has asked me to let you know that she was here and will make contact with you. So now the family can cut the cake so we can have some pictures for the family album. Father, come on. Okay, all right, okay, all right. And then we have champagnes. Where are the champagnes? All right. Oh, you popped it already.
Daddy.
Ba.
So distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to join the happy birthday song. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Let's go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. May God bless you now. May God bless you now. May God bless you. So ladies and gentlemen, our cocktail still goes on in the foyer with Martell Premium Cognac, GH Mom Champagne, Fun Max from Fun Milk, chocolate from Cocoa Processing Company, our amazing cake from Sugar and Spice. Enjoy our cocktails and be sure to tell the world about Damaged Goods. Damaged Goods shows this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, right here at the National Theatre, 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. Tickets are available in the foyer. Tickets are available in the foyer. A very big thank you to Stanbic Bank. Stanbic Bank, moving forward, thank you so very much. Martell Premium Cognac, GH Mom Champagne from Pinot Ricard, Fun Max from Fun Milk, our amazing grand cake from Sugar and Spice, pure original Ghanaian chocolate from Cocoa Processing Company. A big thank you, a big thank you. Our cocktail continues.
New Fun Max from Fun Milk is a delicious pasteurized drinking yogurt that keeps you going through your day. New Fun Max, fuel your day.
Yes, love you.
Worthy.
Answer.
Thought-provoking, motivational, inspirational, attitude, values, faith, soul-inspiring content, value for money. New Look, the magazine that reports on our values, attitudes, and faith for discerning people. Rover Report Monthly Magazine. Get your copies from all Shell shops, Total shops, and the supermarket near you. Or call 0302-231188 for subscription.
Oh, cool. Borrow?
Same.
100.
Done.
Esther.
Hey, boo.
Boo Boo.
Restaurant?
Cool.
My friends?
Coolest.
Love you.
Worthy.
Awesome.
And Perfect Couple by Uncle White at 40 Ghana cedis each. Available at all Shell shops, selected bookshops, and Total filling stations. For inquiries, call 050-554-6010 or WhatsApp 050-554-6030 for your copies.